So we call it terminal bench mostly because you interact with it by usually these bash commands, and sometimes the really gnarly bash commands that, GPT-5 or Claude Sonnet decides to write, but somehow they work. But really, maybe in a different world, we could have called it container bench or something like that. And the interesting thing about like agents right now is agents more or less, right, outside of robotics are not embodied, so they can't actually do stuff in the real world. So actually the entire effect that they have is on computers, essentially. And these containers just represent a computer in some ways. So in theory, anything that you could do on a computer, you could probably represent as a terminal bench task. And that's why you see things that don't obviously pop out as like a coding problem. Although I do think coding is probably the majority of the data set right now. And I do think that's probably the domain in which we're accelerating the quickest.